Today on Control Freaks, we talk to the developers at LucasArts about their latest lineup. Smile for the camera as EyeToy shoots for success. And Anthony Wong from Enter the Matrix plugs us into Atari's big release. Plus news, reviews, and more computer and video games than you can poke a joystick at.
Control Freaks!
It's all happening in the handheld arena, with two new formats now on the horizon. Nintendo has announced a new portable gaming system with two monitors, the Nintendo DS. By adopting two TFT LCDs in a vertical position, as well as two CPUs, Nintendo intends to provide players with a totally unique gaming experience. After the continued success of the Game Boy hardware, Nintendo is certainly calling the shots. But with Nokia and Sony both targeting portable gaming, the Big N obviously thought it should try something different. Both the DS and the PSP will be released at the end of the year. With Nintendo placing their new handheld unit squarely as a games machine, Sony are touting their portable device as all singing and dancing.
What we're trying to do with PSP, by positioning it as the Walkman for the 21st century, is to combine music and film and games and data all into one device. Very much an entertainment-focused, portable computer entertainment system. It's closer to a PlayStation 2 in performance characteristics than a PlayStation 1. And it will deliver a video game experience that is unrivaled anywhere on the world right now.
Meanwhile, Nokia are busy building their software portfolio with 17 new titles announced in just 2 months.
Games like Red Faction and Splinter Cell, with a really rich rollout of games over the next 12 months. We've signed up with 5 of the world's largest and best-known games publishers: Sega, Activision, Taito, THQ, Ubisoft and Eidos. And Nokia is also going to be publishing their own range of games.
Nokia is keen to strengthen its position before the PSP and DS arrive, and between 50 and 100 titles are expected to be available before the end of the year.
It looks like we could be waiting for some time before we get our hands on PlayStation 3. Sony has invested a whopping $1.6 billion on its new Cell microprocessor, which is being touted as 1,000 times more powerful than the one inside your trusty PS2. Considering the amount of time needed to develop the technology and mass produce the new chip, the earliest date for PS3 is late 2005. However, several leading US analysts are reportedly stating that 2007 is much more likely. Meanwhile, rumours are spreading across the internet that GameCube 2 could be out as early as autumn 2005, getting the jump on Sony. If the rumours are true, Nintendo's new console would be the first of the next-gen machines to hit the market. Xbox 2 is expected to be available from the end of 2005, but no firm details are currently available.
Quirky characters spruiking the corniest ever lines while high-kicking and karate-chopping their way through disintegrating film sets? Sounds like chaos? Well, it is. Kung Fu Chaos.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little...
Starring as one of 9 crazy characters, including Ninja Fuhaya and the irrepressible Monkey, you must give the fighting performance of your life through a range of vividly colourful 70s-style movie locations. To the constant tune of Kung Fu Fighter, your chosen actor attempts blockbusting battles to increase the star meter and beat bosses to open levels and mini-games.
A shiny one!
The graphics team has done a good job of recreating scenery based on real-life flicks like Night of the Living Dead, Titanic and Jurassic Park. If you stick at it, you'll also be rewarded with a mini-series mode to unlock.
Huh?
Whilst remaining true to the badly dubbed, cheesy kung fu movie theme, the totally whack humour of the character acting will either have you cringing or laughing hysterically.
Stupid actors, for today I make comeback with Kung Fu Chaos. So stop standing around and start acting. Lights, camera.
The most entertaining feature of the game would have to be the taunt.
Do you see my ninja-ness?
After knocking down an opponent, you have a brief moment to hurl at them an ego-crushing cliché taunt, earning you a star towards super special moves. The gameplay is simple, one-dimensional fun. You are told where to go and what to do as the excitable Hong Kong action director Shoa Ting barks orders at you throughout each arrow-guided scene.
The princess is kidnapped! Quick, you gotta rescue her!
Not quite a black belt, but certainly an amusing kung fu action game for single or multiplayer enjoyment.
You going to bathroom now? We haven't even shot first scene though!
Later on Control Freaks, burn some rubber in a total crash fest. Play games on the PS2 without a controller. And who is Ghost from the Matrix?
Control Freaks.
When we first saw the iToy on display at E3, we couldn't wait to get our hands on one. Well, the time has finally come and the Control Freaks office has been giving this inventive little PS2 accessory a good workout. The iToy is actually a camera that mounts on or under your TV depending on your height. Adjust the camera so you fit the outline, then you're ready to play. The most amazing thing about this device is you are the controller. All you need is the iToy, your PS2 and a blank wall behind you. The iToy Play disc ships with 12 games, although the demo unit had only 5 enabled. The games are quirky and colourful and all are heaps of fun, but don't expect Halo, Zelda or GTA. These games are simple, even basic at times. Don't get the wrong idea though, this device isn't about cutting edge games, it's about innovation, interaction and fun. We had players from 2 to 60 play on the iToy and it was a hit with them all. You don't need to work a controller or think about strategy, all you need is a fast eye and a quick hand, arm, head or leg. The camera puts you in the picture and you become part of the game. Using your body as a controller, you kick, punch, spin and scrub your way through each level. Not only is it a good workout for the player, spectators can have a good laugh at your antics that at times are more like bizarre experimental dances than gameplay. The new Sony iToy is great. For serious hardcore gamers, it won't light your fire, but it will liven up your parties. For everybody else, this device opens gaming up for the masses. No special skills are required and you will be addicted to the charming games in no time.
Control Freaks!
There is one game that did more for sales of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System than any other. Surprisingly, it wasn't Super Mario World that drove people by their millions to buy the console, but Capcom's conversion of the coin-op Street Fighter II. Ryu, Ken, Guile, Zangief, Dhalsim, Chun-Li, Blanka and E-Honda will long be remembered as the greatest ever champions of the beat-em-up genre. Ken and Ryu's Dragon Punch was devastating. Blanka's electrical moves were shocking. Dhalsim was just out there, and E-Honda's 1,000-hand slap would always be met with jeers of cheat from your opposition. The Street Fighter franchise is still going strong, with many new characters and spin-offs introduced over the years. But the original SNES version still knocks us out. The LucasArts stand at E3 was a very popular place indeed. We managed to catch up with a bunch of development staff to talk about the exciting new lineup from one of the world's most recognised game brands.
My name is Peter Hirschman. I'm a producer at LucasArts. I'm working on Secret Weapons Over Normandy. It's a game that's being developed by Larry Holland and his company Totally Games. Larry, of course, did X-Wing and TIE Fighter and X-Wing Alliance. Secret Weapons Over Normandy is not a flight simulator. It's a very accessible, fun action game. We want you to be able to pick up the controller and immediately know what to do. We've built a lot of functionality in there to make it easy to fly the planes and allow you to focus on the combat.
Hi, my name is Mike Gallo. I'm the producer for LucasArts on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is an epic role-playing game for the Xbox and PC. The game is set about 4,000 years before the time of the movies, so it's set in a time period where we can do some really unique things with the storyline and the characters that we wouldn't be able to do if we had to deal with characters like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker.
Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
The Force fights with me.
Hello, my name is Brett Toasty. I'm the producer on Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. Rogue Squadron Rebel Strike is actually a new chapter in the Rebel Strike series. We have a variety of gameplay modes, including third-person perspective, vehicles including AT-STs, speeder bikes, X-Wings, TIE Fighters, so lots of vehicles to fly. And when you fly these vehicles and run around on familiar Star Wars, classic Star Wars locations like the Battle of Hoth, the Battle of Endor, the Death Star escape. You actually get to rescue Princess Leia on the Death Star.
I'm the producer from LucasArts on Armed and Dangerous, coming out Christmas of this year on Xbox and PC. It is 21 action-packed missions covering 5 unique environments. I mean action-packed, it's action. We have 17 total unique weapons, some over-the-top rocket launchers, including some crazy things like a topsy-turvy. We actually turn the entire world upside down and make everybody fall to their death in the end.
Did you see that? We're gonna be legends.
You're watching Control Freaks.
Control Freaks rocks.
Control Freaks. I'm a Control Freak. He's a Control Freak. I love Control Freaks. My girlfriend's a Control Freak.
Control Freak, you guys are the best, man.
3, 2, 1, go! Dash, thrash, and crash your way through the streets of Los Angeles, where the wrong way is the right way. Air is big and speed is the only rule. Earn your bad driving license in the mandatory Offensive Driving 101 training session. Then, launch into 30 arcade-style stages of drifting, jumping, near-miss racing on the wrong side of the road. Using your newly acquired skills, you can charge up your burnout meter, which kicks in with a turbo boost, max out the meter twice while in boost mode, and get the ultimate burst of blurring speed, aptly named the Burnout Boost. Whilst maintaining an amazing sensation of extreme velocity, the handling is tighter than ever, allowing dodging and weaving throughout the hazardous traffic. Crash mode takes place in busy intersections and bus-filled traffic jams. Your sole aim is to crash your vehicle and cause a chain reaction of carnage for maximum dollar damage. From smoke and sparks as metal meets metal to the flying particles of debris, you will be blown away by the attention to detail. Burnout 2 explodes with the point of impact, with sensational high-speed crash-packed racing.
Coming up, we check out some of the world's most wanted gaming titles, plus more previews and reviews, only on Control Freaks.
Hi there, welcome to Sports Center. I'm Dan Patrick. Plenty of good stuff to get to on the program tonight, but first, our top story of the day. Sega Sports, the authority in sports video gaming, has drafted ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, as a key player to boost its critically acclaimed Sega Sports franchises to a higher level in order to score with gamers. Let's have a look, shall we? First to the NFL, and the Patriots, the Cinderella story of last year, took everyone by surprise. They will have the bullseye on them this year.
Oh, check out these moves. Oh, that's gotta hurt. One hit. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh. Up the middle and cut. What a smash. Oh, that's how you do it. Yes! Another painful stop. Yes! Oh. Erlander again with the stop.
This is NFL 2K3 on ESPN.
4 years have passed since the original Soul Calibur stormed the gaming world, and in that time Namco have managed to produce an even bigger and better sequel. There are plenty of awesome characters to get acquainted with, each equipped with their own devastating weapons, as well as plenty of cool combos and special moves to learn. The overall gameplay is highly addictive, and as with most fighting games, it is squarely aimed at the older gamer, although we did find the arcade mode quite easy to master. With fast and furious action and some excellent 3D graphics, Soul Calibur 2 will definitely be vying for Fighting Game of the Year. 4 stars.
Another TV series has made the conversion to video game, this time with the release of the zany cartoon Futurama. The third-person action game, which was written by the same people responsible for the TV series, will have you battling it out with an evil corporation called Mole in a bid to save the world.
Cute.
You take control of 3 different characters from the show, including Fry, Bender, and Leela, who each come with their own special moves, weapons, and skills.
What exactly do you know how to do? I can burp the alphabet. A, B, D. No, wait.
With some slightly drawn-out levels and erratic gameplay, Futurama isn't without its flaws. However, there is enough humour and eye candy on show to have fans of the series in their element. 3 stars.
To the ship!
Got Sims? Need to liven them up a bit? Why not throw a party? Rock the whole neighbourhood with a house party. Raise the roof with a tropical luau, country hoedown or hardcore underground rave. Our visitors come over, a party is declared. You'll also come across additional party guests, like a mime, cake dancers, and the most essential partygoer, a caterer. As is expected from the Sims expansion packs, House Party comes loaded with another 100 items, including some party-specific props like dance cages and bubble makers. New walls and floors feature in sets to help create themed houses or even themed neighbourhoods. So if you think you've got what it takes to be the Sims hostess with the mostest, then start planning your house party today. 3.5 stars.
Next on Control Freaks, enter the Matrix with Anthony Wong and check out the great games everybody's hanging for.
In the war to save Zion, what part will you play?
So I play the character of Ghost, who's a Zen Buddhist assassin in Matrix Reloaded and also Matrix Revolutions, which is out November 7. And Ghost is also one of 2 lead characters in Enter the Matrix, which is the exciting new accompanying video game which parallels the storyline of Matrix Reloaded in the cinemas.
For the record, when I cart your bodies back to Zion, do you prefer cremation or the gardens?
Sparks, your faith in us remains a source of personal inspiration.
Well, I am what I am, and I do what I can.
He's actually part Dalai Lama and part Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a philosopher, he's a meditator, but he's also the best weapons expert in the whole Matrix universe.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Check your guns.
You never know.
The Wachowski brothers always conceived Enter the Matrix to be a parallel storyline with Matrix Reloaded, and it actually answers a lot of the questions that are raised in Matrix Reloaded, the movie. So it's a bit like this. If the Matrix is a house, Matrix Reloaded shows you what's happening to Neo, Trinity, Morpheus and Agent Smith in, say, the bedroom and the study of the house, and Enter the Matrix, the game, follows Ghost, my character, and also Niobe, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, in the living room of the house. So it's a parallel universe happening at exactly the same time. I auditioned for the first Matrix for the role of Tank the Operator, and I didn't get it. So when the second one came around, I was totally pumped up to do a great audition.
You know me, Niobe. It's not a choice. It's a way of life.
The game was developed by Shiny Entertainment, who are the makers of the game, and it was actually scripted and directed by the Wachowski brothers themselves. And sometimes we'd go from shooting a scene in the movie on one set to going to the set where the game was being filmed in the afternoons. Ghost is back in Matrix Revolutions, so look out. When I'm not jacked into the Matrix, I'm plugged into Control Freaks.
Yeah, this is the top of the world right here.
Hold two heaters, block eye, put holes through beaters, ghetto fast, go through cheaters, thuggin', jeans and Timbs, big, lean the frame, ride, but never on 10 rims, and I keep a chick face between them.
The world of interactive entertainment just gets bigger and bigger. Just check out the lineup for next week.
Hi, I'm Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario and Wario and a bunch of others, and I want to say, hello! Welcome to E3! You watching Control Freaks! Woohoo! We having fun! Ha ha!
Control Freaks!